Today I'm cooking double boiled whole chicken with Thai chili sauce. It's tender, fall off the bone chicken, concentrated in rich broth and served with the sweet sour spicy sauce. A delicious Thai dish for the family. This recipe is for 6 to 8 servings. First, place a double boiler on the stove. As I don't have one, I am making do with a large sauce pot and placing a smaller sauce pot inside it. It has to be big enough to accommodate a smaller pot which will hold our whole chicken, herbs and some vegetable. I place the steamer stand so that the bottom of the inner pot will not touch the base of the large pot, and tasted to make sure both pots can be covered completely with their lids. Pour 2 liters of water into the outer sauce pot. The steam from the bigger pot will cook the ingredients in the small pot, extracting all the nutrition, flavor and taste, while sealing any steam from escaping, concentrating the flavor. Cover with lid and boil it for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, let's marinate 1.7 kilograms of whole chicken. Place the innard, the heart, liver, gizzard and feet in a separate bowl. I have 3/4 tablespoon of salt and half teaspoon of ground pepper. Sprinkle a pinch of salt all over the chicken, as well as a pinch of pepper. Rub to marinate the seasoning over the chicken breast, under the wings and the thighs. Turn the chicken around and marinate the back evenly with both salt and pepper, about 2 pinches each. Repeat with marinating the chicken inside the cavity with both salt and pepper, making sure to spread the seasoning evenly. Next, sprinkle some salt and pepper onto the innard bowl too. Rub and marinate them evenly. Leave them aside. Next, slice 30 grams of peeled ginger into thin slices and then into fine strips. Place them onto a plate. Peel 50 grams of garlic and crush them all with the back of the knife. Then place them on the plate with the ginger. Take 4 stalks of cilantro to cut the roots. Place them with the ginger and garlic as well. As for the cilantro stems and leaves, cut them into smaller pieces. They will be used for the chili sauce later. So place them in a separate bowl. Cut the stem of 280 grams of white radish and remove the skin with a peeler. Cut into half and then into thin semicircle slices. Place them together with the other vegetable. Take 3 stalks of washed spring onion. I am just going to tie them into a bundle. Leave it with the herbs and set aside. Next, I have 230 grams of kailan for vegetable. Cut off all the leaves and add them to one side of the plate. For the main stem, cut the bottom off and the rest slantingly into thin slices so they cook faster. Place them on the other side of the plate with the leaves and set aside. Next, stuff the chicken with herbs. Take half of ginger strips and put them inside the chicken cavity. Stuff a handful of crushed garlic, 2 cilantro roots, 2 pieces of white radish, and a bundle of spring onions too. Gently close the skin of the chicken cavity. Now we can put the chicken in the inner pot. Add the balance of the vegetable first, starting with the radish. Sprinkle about half of the ginger, then place the whole chicken in the pot, adding the innard around the side. Sprinkle the rest of the herbs and radish all over the chicken, as well as the thinly sliced kailan stem, which will release their sweetness. After 15 minutes, the water is boiling vigorously. Open the cover. Place the pot of chicken inside the outer stock pot carefully. Please use mitten or heat-proof glove as the hot steam can burn your hand. Make sure the inner stock pot is level. Then cover it and cover the outer stock pot with its lid too. Cook the chicken for 2 hours over medium heat. Check the water level regularly. If the water level is too low, add more water in accordingly. After 1 hour, open the cover. Notice that there is some gravy inside the pot, as the chicken has released its essence and stock. Now, let's rotate the chicken for it to soften evenly. This is optional, as it might be difficult to flip the whole chicken if the pot is too small. Place all the kailan leaves on the chicken. Cover the pot and continue cooking it for another hour. After a total of 2 hours, the chicken is fully cooked and fall off the bone tender. Switch off the heat. Carefully remove the inner pot and leave on a cooling stand. Take out the kailan leaves and arrange them around the serving plate. Cut them with the scissors into bite-sized pieces according to preference. Leave it aside for now. See, there is a lot of stock in the pot now. Pour out the chicken stock into a small bowl by carefully tilting the pot. This is the real essence of chicken in the stock. It's very fragrant. Set it aside to cool slightly. Leave the chicken in the pot. Cover it with the lid to keep warm while we make the sauce. Cut 2 limes, avoiding the center so we can squeeze the juice easily. Remove the seed and put them aside. 40 grams of mixed red and green bird eye chili into the hand blender. 30 grams of garlic. Half of the cut cilantro leaves. Half tablespoon of sugar and 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. Blend the ingredients together until very fine. Transfer them all into a large bowl. Add 200 ml of chicken stock into the sauce. Give it a taste. It lacks a little salt, so I am adding another half tablespoon of fish sauce. Then squeeze the limes. They make about 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Taste it again. It should be a perfect balance of sweet, salty, and sour. Once it's perfect, add the rest of the cilantro leaves. Stir to combine and the sauce is done. Leave it aside. Next, transfer the whole chicken from the pot onto the chopping board. Cut the chicken into serving size pieces, starting from the leg. The thigh and drumstick are cut very easily at the joint. Arrange them on the serving plate. Next, guide the knife to cut the wings too and place them on a serving plate. Next, guide the knife to separate the breast from the carcass like this. The chicken is very tender. I just have to gently separate them. Cut the breast slightly off center and gently remove the breastbone. Cut the breast into 4 pieces and set them on a serving plate. Repeat with the other half of the chicken breast. As my children love picking the bones, I will serve them separately. Next, pour 1 to 2 tablespoons of the chili sauce all over the chicken. The chicken can also be enjoyed without the sauce, or the sauce can be served separately if the spicy tolerance is low. Sprinkle the rest of the chopped cilantro all over the dish. And our double-boiled whole chicken with Thai seafood sauce is done. It looks amazing and is super fragrant. Let's eat! Wow, this is really tasty. The chicken is almost melt in the mouth and is very flavorful. The chili sauce complements it so well. Super savory and so good. Enjoy! This is Home Cooking with Somjit. Thank you and bye-bye!